Hey, Patrick here. Well, it's kind of a crappy, rainy March day, but we're going to go check out at least a portion of the northwestern edge of the Sangamon Valley Trail. So I guess the good thing about rain and cold and wind is it won't be crowded. So here we go.
Sadie, take it easy. I see those other puppies over there.
We just left Stuart Park, walked past the Stuart Dog Park, and now we're on the trail heading straight west. My understanding is that there's a T up ahead. South heads towards Centennial Park, and northwest is the new leg of the Sangamon Valley Trail. All right, I made it to the T, so I am interested today in checking out the Irwin Bridge Road portion of the Sangamon Valley Trail. You can see that Centennial Park is 5.8 miles away if we were to head south on the trail, but we'll have to check that out another day, so let's go. Wanted to stop real quickly and point out this field behind me. So it's mid-March. As I said earlier, wind chill of 29 degrees, but look how green that field is. Spring's coming and it is going to be beautiful. Basically a straight shot through farm fields. We've entered some wooded area. It's not real pretty right now because it's winter, but I'm sure this will be really cool in the summer. Provide some shade. You can already hear birds, which is kind of amazing given that, as I said earlier, the wind chill is about 29 degrees. But if you're on a bike, which I'm sure this would be an awesome biking trail as well, you could really scoot along. Unfortunately, something I've noticed because it is winter is there's always morons out there, so there's been fly dumping. I don't think it probably happened since the trail was open necessarily. It looks like older debris, but there's trash along the sides of the trail, which is unfortunate, and perhaps some Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or other organizations can come along and get that junk out of there and further beautify this trail, but I'm gonna keep going. Also, as I said earlier, we are going through some rural residential areas, so I'm coming up on some now, so that is something to be conscious of when you're out on the trail. Again, these buildings, these houses will be obscured when the foliage grows in.
So we're coming up on an area that looks like a bridge, or perhaps it's just some area with some rails. Maybe it's a steep embankment on both sides, and then further ahead of that is the first road crossing.
One more item to note is I did run into one gentleman today out running, and he asked me if I'd seen any coyotes yet. I have not, but he did say that coyotes do cross the trail, so nothing to be afraid of, but certainly a bunch of crazy yelping, barking dogs might spook somebody a little bit. I have my trusty companion Sadie with me, so not too worried about it. All right, coming up on the Green Valley Road crossing. There are stop signs here for the people on the trail, so you're going to want to watch out for cross traffic. There's plenty of visibility, so you shouldn't run out in front of a car, but you never know if you're on a bike and you're moving fast. One thing to note at this Green Valley Road crossing, it looks like there is a little bit of parking, but not much, and it looks like it's for the most part, there's maybe a little bit of gravel, but it looks like it's mostly dirt, so I don't know if I'd want to trust parking here too much. Might get stuck, especially a wet time of the year, but Just a note, a little bit of parking, Green Valley Road crossing, maybe 5 or 6 cars at the most.
Here's a Green Valley Road crossing facing south. See Green Valley Road snake off to the left. Parking across the road there. There are some areas where it says there's no parking by order of police, so there's some private property that people do not want vehicles parking on. It's actually to the east of the crossing, right over by the Green Valley Road curve. Have a mile marker up ahead here to the right. This is the 7-mile mark, but if I understand correctly, this is actually the 7-mile mark from Centennial Park, not from Stuart Park. North of the Green Valley Road crossing is it's like a more heavily wooded area, though I do see houses through the trees. Those should be obscured when the foliage grows in. Looks like this is going to be one of the better portions of the trail come spring and summer, as well as in fall when the leaves change. So let's keep going. Hey Sadie, did you see that squirrel? Hey Sadie, did you see that squirrel? Were you going to go after that squirrel? Yeah. He ran right across the trail, didn't he? Thought I'd take a second to stop and point out a few things. So we're about a quarter mile north of the Green Valley Road crossing. This section of the trail is wooded on both sides, though I do see a rural residential area. You can see that through the trees. Right now you're looking into people's backyards, side yards, etc. But as soon as the foliage starts to grow in, it should obscure that, should give them the privacy and give you the beautiful views as you walk or ride this trail. But where I'm standing at right now is it's a crossing over a giant ravine. So I think I can even see a little, or I can hear a little bit of water running. I don't know if you can see down there, but I can imagine when the leaves are changing in the fall, it's probably just amazing through this area. So wanted to point that out. If you look towards the Sangamon River Bridge, looks like all wooded areas on both sides, at least to some extent, as far as the eye can see. So in the summer, you can imagine this is going to be kind of a tree tunnel. In the fall, this is going to be kind of a tree tunnel. So this is an awesome trail. I'm glad I took an opportunity to get out here and do a little exploring today, even though it's a little brisk. So let's keep going. So what do you think, Sadie? Pretty cool trail. Getting a little adventure today. I'm going to guess I'm about maybe 3/4 of a mile north of the Green Valley Road crossing at this point. And I wanted to show this example of a vehicle crossing to a private residence. Getting very close to the Sangamon River Bridge at this point. This ought to be one of the best portions of the trail. Made it to the Sangamon River Bridge. Just amazing. Check out brand new walkway, brand new rails. Should be just a highlight of the entire trail. So gotta get out there and check it out. Wow, Sadie, look at this. Come on, let's go. I'm out in the middle of the bridge at this point. This is a view looking west. Isn't that amazing? Let me get out of the picture here for a second. Now let's take a look here at a view looking east on the Sangamon River. Fantastic. This is the highlight of the trail. This is amazing.
Imagine what this is going to look like, as I've said, in the summer, in the fall, spring coming up soon, and actually I'd love to get out here with some snow on the ground. So just an amazing element of this trail.
This is the trail beyond the Sangamon River Bridge, out into the distance. Looks like it's tree lined, continues to be tree lined, so it should be beautiful as well. Sadie and I are we're going to turn around at this point and head back. That'll have to be an adventure for another day.
So that's it for Sadie and I. We're going to start heading back. Time to go grab something to eat. Sadie's ready to go. This has definitely been worthwhile, even on a cold, blustery day, to check out this brand new addition to the Sangamon Valley Trail.
Looks like we got a big puppy up ahead here. Hopefully we're not gonna have a problem. He's not barking, but Sadie's sure pulling the leash. So we'll see.
So I guess one more lesson for the trail is this little doggy here that we encountered. Not causing a problem, I assume, from one of the residences in the area. My Sadie is interested. He or she doesn't seem to be barking or saying anything. He just looks like he wanted to. He or she wanted to check us out, check out the new people. So, but another lesson to be learned on the trail: you're going to run into animals. Keep that in mind. There are residences close by, so I assume that it's a dog from a nearby residence. So, see you later, doggy. Thanks for letting us pass by. I thought maybe he was going to be the trail troll and give us trouble, but wasn't a problem.